Hello, I'm Noel Cheer.
We interrupt this broadcast to bring you news of an alien invasion of our planet. A few moments ago, Earth was invaded by supernatural beings from outer space.
We go now to Repulsor Frenchie in Wellington, where alien spacecraft have landed near the Houses of Parliament. What can you tell us, Frenchie?
Okay, Wellington, it's terrible. Look at it. Look at all of the alien spacecraft. Come on, people. Do something about it. Please, come on. Help me. I have to go somewhere. I don't know where. They won't take no for an answer. What should we do about it? What we know is that because so if you and because you know what to do.
Monica? Frenchie, are you there? We seem to have lost all our transmission. And now, in E-News exclusive, an alien representatives have taken over our television studio and are issuing demands of their plans for people of Earth. Standing by our studio now is Lizzie. What's going to happen here?
Yes. Well, yes, this terrifying alien thing said give us your studio or else. So we said, okay then. But the atmosphere down here is very tense as we wait on the demands of these super beings which will decide the fate of the human race. What we can tell you is that these alien creatures smell really awful, like a mixture of poo-poo and wee-wee. And that they have terrible manners. Now look, it looks like the alien is about to address humanity through a special translation device.
People of Earth, please listen carefully. We, the superior beings of the planet Stumble, demand for you puny humans the following things in no particular order.
Number 1, we want air freshener. Number 2, we want cat poo and baked beans. Number 3, we want rubber duckies and cupcakes and lamingtons and candy canes.
If you do not give us these things as soon as possible, we will destroy you all with ray guns. You have 3 days. That's all.
Well, there you have it, the demands of an alien race upon which our lives depend. Are these demands reasonable? Is this the end of the human race? We got to hear your opinions. What does this terrifying event mean to you? Have you had a close encounter with an alien being? What are your thoughts of our imminent demise? Email us at www.emergencyeclipse address, all one word, .org.nz. And now, for 2 minutes with Isaiah, who is a mad scientist who claims to have had a close encounter with of the alien kind when she was abducted by them 2 years ago. Over to you, Isaiah.
Neil Armstrong, who says he was once abducted by aliens. Thank you for joining us today. Now, this alien invasion of our planet must stir up some pretty painful memories for you. Tell us, what exactly are creatures from outer space really like?
Well, I got abducted by aliens and it was scary and I didn't know what to do, and then they smelled really bad and I had the worst table manners in the world.
Okay, I understand. And now, has this experience affected you? Has it changed your life?
Well, I am scared when I go to bed, so I hug my teddy bear.
Finally, Neil, tell me, I see. And what do you, as a person of experience with extraterrestrials, think we should do?
Well, you should hide in your bed and hug your teddy bear. And stay away from the outdoors.
Well, Neil, thank you very much for your time. Back to the studio.
And now, the New Zealand Prime Minister, New Zealand government anyway, is preparing to issue a statement. Apparently, the alien invasion began here in New Zealand because we are the first country on Earth to greet the sun every morning, and are the first to begin each calendar day. These alien invaders, it seems, are on a schedule, so the world is watching and waiting to see what happens. The way events unfold here in New Zealand could have a deep impact on the entire planet. One false move on our government could doom the human race forever. So, with the pressure on her shoulders, the New Zealand Prime Minister is about to greet the media. On location on the steps of Parliament is our reporter Isla with our Prime Minister.
Thanks, Bob. Well, crowds of people are wandering around, commuters and people coming home from bars. I don't think they know what has happened. Aliens have invaded people. Wake up. Be afraid. Wait, I think I see the Prime Minister. Yes, he...
People of New Zealand, this is your Prime Minister Djakovic. I'd like to appeal to each and every one of you to stay calm. It is extremely important that we do our best to make these powerful space aliens welcome and display all the friendly, welcoming qualities that define us as New Zealanders. We'll be holding an official poetry later today, and I will personally invite all the alien leaders to join me on a helicopter tour of our great, lush, beautiful country. But showing off our clean, green landscape, we hope that these superior beings will spare New Zealand's destruction and move on to Australia. A government helpline has been set up to give advice on what to do if you encounter one of these alien beings. We think the best thing to do is hold your breath, smile, wave in a friendly manner, and run away. This information is also available on the government website. Go to www.alienvasioninfo.co.nz. Please go to your business as usual. The buses will still run, the rubbish will still be picked up, and the economy will wait for no one. That is all.
Well, there we have it. Thank you, Prime Minister, for those words of wisdom which are bound to stop people rioting, panicking, and looting. And alien invasion has the potential to reunite the world as one, or could destroy us forever. We've already had some interesting feedback from our viewers who have some pretty strong opinions, most of them against the alien invasion. Steve of Christchurch wrote, "I think we should eliminate these aliens." And Alexis from Rotorua says, "I think we should make friends with them whilst they're here. Making friends with them would..." Ends there. We don't know why. Just trails off screaming. Now we have a quick look at the stock market and how it is reacting to the alien invasion with the business reporter, Katie.
Thank you. Well, the New Zealand dollar has wobbled a little bit in the light of this alien invasion. Stocks in most insurance companies have already begun to fall, even though it has been announced that any policies covering an alien invasion would have been put in as a joke and will not be honoured. Meanwhile, stocks are expected to skyrocket in gun wholesalers, makers of first aid kits, and any company making any sort of ray gun or laser shield. Finally, the big surprise player of the day seems to be the makers of the new cottage-style makeshift shelters, which have only just come onto the market in the last 20 minutes. These are looking very popular, although they seem to be nothing more than a reinforced cottage,
which you could do yourself at home if you have some spare wood and a cottage. While I'm going home to empty the safe and buy a one-way ticket out of here, so long, and back to the news desk.
So, these hostile aliens are making unreasonable demands on the people of Earth. We have 3 days to give them what we want, or we're all dead. My question is, what do we do about these alien beings? Can we afford to ignore them? And where is the safest place to go after this news broadcast? We look forward to hearing more of your views on these and other matters. And to help us answer these rather quick, tricky questions, we have a panel of alien experts to discuss this alien invasion with us and what you can do at home about it all. Introducing Bobby, a scientist, Basil Jack, a sparrow, who is a director from Scotland, and Velman, who is an expert with a certificate in space research. Can you hear me there? What are we going to do?
And then we dress up as aliens, and then while we're there, we will kill them.
Obviously, that is a completely flawed plan. Okay, we should blow up their spaceships, but what about all the aliens on the ground? If there are any aliens on the ground, we'll use shotguns to kill them all. And as for the aliens on their home planet, who cares about them, eh?
You two are dim-witted bumpkins. This is what we should be doing. What we do is we don't destroy the spacecraft, we take over them, and so we take out the aliens that are on the ground with their ships, and then take out the aliens that are on the ships with our own human weaponry. And I think that's a pretty good idea.
Yeah.
Well, so much for the experts, for the opinions of the experts. Are they right? Who can tell? I guess we'll find out soon enough. In the meantime, let's go and have a look at the havoc and mayhem that is happening up and down the country with Emma and Carlin. What's happening out there?
Thank you, Pansy. Let's have a look at what's happening out there. Starting in the far north, there are reports of alien creatures chasing sheep around the paddocks in downtown Kaitaia has been overrun by frightened flocks.
In Auckland, there is a sense of fear and outrage at the aliens' attempts to knock over the Sky Tower and use it as a space antenna for their ships. The City Council has asked the public to keep away from the downtown area.
A cluster of invaders have been seen swimming in the boiling mud pools of Rotorua and showering under hot geysers. Locals have saying they're very rude terrorists, but are unaware of any unusual alien smell. Hawke's Bay wineries have become the focus of some curious space invaders who've been seen guzzling vats of wine and passing out in the winery yards, where toxic alien vomit has been cornered off by police.
Wellington has become a landing hotspot for the alien invaders. They are using the railway station central bus terminal as the transit lounge where they can relax after a long space flight, get used to the Earth's atmosphere, and refresh themselves in preparation for killing us all. There may be some disputation of train and bus services.
In the top of South Island, people in Kaikoura are appealing to the whale population for support, believing that the sea creatures' size and intelligence could save us all. Little progress has been made so far due to the language barrier.
Meanwhile, confusion reigns in Canterbury, where some alien invaders have approached the regional cow community seeking an alliance based on the fact that both parties have four stomachs. Nothing official has been announced so far, and finally in Dunedin, several creatures have been spotted at the Space Beer Factory, the Cadbury Chocolate Factory, and the Greg's Coffee Factory. The aliens are said to be extremely unstable and should not be approached.
Well, that's all from us. I'm going to go and hide in my basement.
So it's back to the news desk with Pansy and Bob. How are you two gonna spend your last days?
Thanks, Emma and Charlie. I'm going to eat my secret chocolate supply and run home to my mother and father.
And I'm going to run away and hide in my shed. No, wait. They'll be watching this, so I know where I am. Well, I'm going to hide somewhere. Meanwhile, stay tuned for updates and live reports then come in. If you would like to keep up with our probable demise on our webcam, just log into our webpage and click on the TV Studio /alien evaporation. Goodbye, everybody. These terrifying, strange, foul-smelling aliens have mercy on us. From the whole team at E News, stay strong and good night. Goodbye.